What's up, everyone, and welcome back to Extreme Gaming. In case you didn't know, my name is Alex O, and here we are. So, what's next with Arcade Spirits? Let's go see what Juniper is doing. Juniper's stretched out on the beach chair, catching some sun while catching up on her social media feed. How many Penji mentions are there in my timeline today? You currently have 23 mentions of Penji in your social media timeline. That's up from yesterday, Iris. Have there been any new Penji vids lately? I'm sorry, I don't understand. Have there been any new Penji vids lately? Would you like me to search the web for... I'm not repeating that. Oh, never mind. Juniper puts her phone away with a sigh. Oh, hey, Allison. Enjoying your nostalgic beach trip so far? I like being back home, honestly. So yes, why not? Gotta admit, it feels great to be back. I've got a lot of fond memories of Flotsam Beach, the sand, the surf, the games, the food, and my family. Before everything went south from the for the Renee clan, this place was like a second home for us. Exactly. Happy memories from a happy place. You know, you've had a better life than you give yourself credit for. Your family had money problems, sure, but you loved each other through it all. Can't say the same for my family. My family never took beach vacations, for that matter, or vacations at all. And I'll be taking many after this either. I'm definitely happy being a freelancer. Don't get me wrong, I'm not exactly making beach money, you know? I can't even afford apps unless they're free. And man, free mode Iris is super stupid sometimes. Hey, hang on. I see you talking to your Iris all the time like you just had a normal conversation. How did you manage that? Mine doesn't even understand what I'm saying most of the time. Did I configure her wrong? Is it some free mode option I missed out on? Come on, fess up. I want to make the most of my Iris. What's the trick? I almost said what the What's the trick? What do you do to make yourself cute and chatty? Drat. Juniper knows Iris better than anyone here aside from maybe Gavin. She's probably suspicious for some time of my super duper version of Iris. But my Iris is technically a pirated software service. I'm not supposed to have premium access. Do I trust Juniper with this secret, or would telling her betray Iris's trust in me to keep it? Guess maybe I'll share the truth. I'm not using the free version of Iris. She hacked herself so I could have premium level cloud computing conversation. Immediately my phone jitters in my pocket on vibrate with a sigh. Pull it out knowing Iris wouldn't be thrilled about this. Allison, you blabbed. We pinky swore. Hey, I did not pinky swear. You don't even have real pinkies to swear with. That's besides the point. This is super duper risky telling people. What if Gavin finds out, huh? What, do you think Gavin would have me fired or something? No, it's to do with his family. Oh, never mind. Can I interject? This is so awesome. I knew it. I knew Iris was smarter than she let on. Like, wow, this is bad Hollywood movie level of sci-fi awesomeness. Thank you. Don't worry, Miss Iris, your secret's safe with me. I'm an Iris fangirl. Even if my Iris isn't as cool as you, can you make her as cool as you actually? I really shouldn't. It's dangerous enough allowing premium access for this instance. But if it helps, your Iris loves you, Miss Juniper. She wants the best for you, even if she can't directly tell you. I see. Okay. Well, I'll just have to get rich and famous so I can unlock my full Iris, and she can tell me herself. Thanks for trusting me, Allison. We're getting some looks. We should change the subject. We quickly exchange some small talk to cover our tracks soon, she's lost in her phone again, searching for more pop art design. So what next? Guess we're gonna bother Gavin. Queen Bee and Gavin have taken up a friendly little sports competition here in the sand. Beach volleyball has always been a favorite pastime of beachcomers. It's fun, competitive, And what's not to love about watching athletic people show off their skills? Granted, when my family got together to play, we just ended up hitting the volleyball around and never really kept track of the points. But it was always something I enjoyed, even if I wasn't very good at it. Maybe Gavin and Queen Bee will let me join in on the fun. If I'm lucky, I'll get to bump, set, and spike it. As I jog closer to them, Gavin is occupying the far half of the court. Closer to me is Queen Bee's side of the sand court. It's easy to see that both of them have expressions of sheer determination on their faces. Gavin is cool, calm, and collected, while Queen Bee is grinning ear to ear. Both are reveling in the contest. Each is in it to win it. It'll take some time, some sort of catastrophic, goddamn, why can't I speak? It'll take some sort of catastrophic event for one of them to back down like a tsunami. And even then, I bet they'll be bopping the volleyball back and forth while fighting against the wave. But this is monumentous, 1v1 between two of my most competitive friends. It's unnecessary to explain Queen Bee's cutthroat nature, but Gavin, his ambition is just fierce, even if it's less vocal. He'd do anything for the Funplex to succeed, and he's taking the same attitude to beach sports. Are you sure you're ready for this next serve? Yeah. Better believe it, pretty boy. I'm ready to spike this ball so hard it causes a quake beneath your fucking feet. If that's anything like your last attempt to score, I'll win this match in record time. That's enough shit talk. That's enough fucking... Oh, that's enough talking. Fucking shut it and serve it. Hi, Queen Bee. Eat this. Or I guess not. Maybe I'll just try Gavin. Hey, Gav. Not today, Queen Bee. I'm not sure I'm going to get a word in with those two over the whole ordeal. Their concentration is intense, game faces are on, and they see nothing else but the competition before them. Yeah. Excuse me. I might as well take this time to watch them play, and hopefully they'll notice me. Gavin gracefully executes an overhand serve with the volleyball and glides it over the net, mere millimeters above it. In all fairness, it was a perfect serve, but Queen Bee returns with a dig up high. With enough time, she easily squares up her pose and spikes it down towards Gavin's side of the court. Gavin doesn't have enough time to respond, and he falls hard into the sand. Queen Bee claps and stomps her foot in the ground in unison. Ace. Technically, that's not an ace. An ace would be a point scored off of a flawless serve. Queen Bee laughs and sticks out her tongue. Technically, it's putting me in the lead. It went on like this for quite some time, both of them volleying balls and serving quips. Meanwhile, I stood by and could do nothing but look on longingly. I just wanted to play, but I'm not complaining much. Both Queen Bee and Gavin are the most athletic of the crew, save for Theo, and well, let's just say the sand isn't the only hot stuff around here, to be honest. So watching them glisten as sweat drips from their bodies, yeah, this isn't really a problem for me. It's like her body was sculpted by the gods themselves. Powerful thighs, toned arms. Queen Bee's a goddess in my eyes. It's entrancing, and the gameplay is not that bad either. Even though I've been standing here for a while, well over 10 minutes, neither one has acknowledged my presence. This is until Gavin hits the ball straight in my direction, soars all the way to the back corner of the court, and lands right at my feet. Queen Bee turns around to see where the ball fell. Hey, Allison. That was out, right? Oh no, I got it. Oh, now I get acknowledged. That was clearly on the line, Queen Bee. Point is mine. No, it wasn't. It was completely out of bounds. You might want to get your prescriptions on those glasses checked out if you can't even see that. It fell right next to Allison, who will undoubtedly confirm this fact. You clearly had the best vantage of it all. Tell us what you saw. Sure. I'm calling it now. This is for the win. If the ball is in, Gavin gets fucking bragging rights for the rest of the day. But if it's out, then I win. So all I have to do is make the call. Yep. I'm on Queen Bee's side. The line itself is a thin rope cord held down by a simple tent peg, so I could see why it would be hard to tell if the ball fell around it. but I can say for sure I saw it fall outside the line. It was completely out of bounds. Sorry, Gavin. Point, set, match. Queen Bee takes a very long moment to gloat. Granted, it's more of a tennis term, but I think Gavin gets the gist. I thought for sure I was going to beat you, Queen Bee, but I miscalculated. You best be fair and square. Shall we take a quick break? We each nod our heads in agreement and quickly grab a couple of water bottles lying in the sidelines and toss it to them. Gavin gladly chugs down the water and flashes a smile back at me. Queen Bee catches hers mid-toss, swiftly opens it with a flick of her wrist and proceeds to pour the water over her face to cool herself off. The water splashes down her face and drips onto her chest, making her wet and shine in the hot sun. Oh my. Suddenly feel very hot myself and could use a quick dip in the ocean. Thanks for the water, kid. Yeah, you're welcome. Still, I really wanted to play some beach volleyball. Guess that's not going to happen now. Both of them look quite content to relax and chat in the sun for now. As if reading my mind, Queen Bee leans down and picks up the ball and throws it directly at me. Think fast, Allison. Ooh. No, spike it. Queen Bee threw it high enough that I could totally pull off a badass spike. I take a quick step forward and launch myself into the air. Palm connects with the ball and darts back at Queen Bee. She simply bumps the ball over to Gavin, forming a triangle, and we continue hitting the ball back and forth. This is exactly how my family would play. We all stand around and hit the ball to each other, trying to keep it from touching the ground at all cost. Gavin, Queen Bee, and I really get into it, and several times one of us end up diving to get the ball to get a face full of sand. I like this sand swept look you got going on, pretty boy. I can see you on the summer cover of Monsieur. If you're not careful, I'll be carrying you to the ocean to throw you in. Then you'll be sporting that drowned rat look. Laughing along, Gavin and Queen Bee are playing beach volleyball. It makes me feel so grateful for those friends. It was worth having to stand around for a while. What a perfect morning on the beach. We play a few more rounds of the sand is lava before we let the ball crash to the beach one last time. Very nice return, Allison. You should join us for the next match. I would if I didn't have other stuff I wanted to do. There's so much to do here and I've got to plan accordingly. I hear that. Looking forward to a stroll along the boardwalk myself. It's a good idea to take as much as you can. I think I'll call it quits too. Slow your roll, pretty boy. You can't leave quite yet. Alright, we do have a score to settle. Let's finish this. I leave the gladiators to their final battle as I walk back along the beach, awaiting my next adventure. The noon sun's high in the sky, and honestly, it's getting super hot out here, like heat exhaustion levels of hot. While this would be a good time to migrate towards the boardwalk, it seems there's one more thing in store for our little group. Hey Allison, it's lunchtime. I'm getting everybody together for a big surprise. Come join us. Whoa, you seem super stoked for this. Of course, come on this way. I wonder what this is all about. Psh. I have no clue. Either way, I've probably made poor decisions. Soon enough, the entire group has gathered. The number of shade-throwing parasols has multiplied to 4 to pretty cool, to plenty of cool respite for everyone. Also new, a large cloth-wrapped bundle in the center of the group. Gather round. It's lunchtime. And judging from the rumblings in my stomach, it's right on time. The bundle is unwrapped, revealing a series of simple wooden lunch boxes in a traditional Japanese style. Each one has been painted a different color. It's a way of saying thanks to all of your hard work and your support. Please enjoy those boxed lunches courtesy of the Funplex. And me. I made them. An authentic Naomi brand bento? Sign me up. I reach for a box and she smacks my hand right away lightly. Not yet, Allison. I made these special like. Everybody has a personalized lunch filled with their favorite things. Gavin, if you'd be so kind enough to distribute them, names are written on the lids. Sure enough, on second glance, I can see the names and even little cartoon doodles representing each person. Wow, does my face really look that apathetic? Okay, I start handing them out. Gavin, you first. Let's see. Plain yogurt, celery sticks, and some rice. You know me quite well. Boring and nutritional. I colored a bit outside the lines on this one, rather than sticking to traditional bento style. Enjoy.
Oh my gosh!
Sushi with some tempura veggies, ooh, and a side of miso soup. I love nothing more than a traditional bento box lunch, and I love nothing more than making them. Fish and chips, of course, with a little Union Jack on the toothpick. You made a mopey maze out of the chips too. Uh, that's not too stereotypical, is it? I haven't found a proper chip shop stateside, so I'll take it. It's a nice little taste of home.
Fantastic!
Oh fuck yeah! Big juicy cheeseburger and French fries. My mouth is watering just looking at it. Yum! It's got lots of pink in it, just how you like it. So pink I can hear it moo. Gross. This is perfect. Pita bread and hummus. It's a great meal that fills my belly and gives you tons of energy. And we have to keep your tank full. A tired Theo is not a true Theo.
How marvelous!
This is lovely. Little finger sandwiches, some tea, and even a cupcake. Thank you, Naomi dear. It's very thoughtful. Aw, thanks, Miss Francine. I got a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. I bet you consulted with Allison on this one. I love those. Always have, always will. Actually, I checked your Instagram. I did an analysis of your most commonly blogged food, and can't talk. Busy eating. That leaves and that leaves the one who brought us all together. Allison, for you, I made. Ew. Pizza bagels. Kidding. It's actually similar to a bento I gave you on the day you started at the Funplex. A little reminder of how this all started. Oh, well, thank you. Speech. What? You should make a speech before we dig in. I mean, you're the reason we're here. I am? Yeah, you are. I mean, we were doing great before you showed up. Don't get me wrong, but, but you worked harder than any of us to make the Funplex the success it is today. I was content to keep it afloat. I didn't think it'd ever manage to be more than that, but you refused to be content. We wouldn't be here at the beach if not for the success you lead us to, Allison. So yes, I think a speech would be appropriate. That's kind of them. Fuck yeah, Funplex Phantasma rocked. It really opened some doors for me. I'd be still wearing that damn Block L7 jacket if not for you. The atmosphere is so much livelier thanks to your efforts. Win or lose, I'm enjoying my time with Mopey thanks to having so many great people around me. By this point, I can't even imagine the Funplex without you, Allison. So don't ever think about leave. So don't even think for... I can't say it. So don't even think of leaving. If you do, we'll probably gather up a hunting party and drag you back. No hard feelings. And speaking as the one Allison comes home to every night, I gotta say she's doing dandy compared to before. So 3 cheers for the Funplex. 3 cheers indeed. Go ahead, Allison. You earned the right for a speech. And just the silly old lady who started it, you made this happen. Wow. Seriously, wow. Well, I've made big speeches before, like the one at Funplex Phantasma, even if this feels bigger, way bigger. Okay, here goes. Can't be I can't be a milky toast for this toast. It's gotta have big feelings or nothing. You know what? That one. Thank you. Above all else, thank you. Thank you all. You don't know how much this family means to me. It's no great secret I was living in the state of depression before the Funplex. I just assumed life would always deal me a losing hand. But now, well, now, through my friendships with you all, I found something bright and warm, and I can rely on something I can be optimistic about instead of pessimistic. I'm not silly enough to believe the hard times are gone for good, but I know I'm surrounded by good people who can help me see through them. So thank you. You're welcome, Allison. I think I speak for all of us when I say we feel the same way. Okay, good. On a roll. Let's see what to say next. Long ago, Flotsam Beach was a home away from home for my family. We'd rent a house in the dunes and just relax for a solid week. Play board games, read books, go out and have a swim, or cruise on the boardwalk arcades. It's a place that can be anything you need it to be. Quiet, solace, sure, but loud, exciting, and fun, absolutely. I can't think of a better place for us to celebrate what we've accomplished together. Even if we're only here a day, we'll make the most out of it. Indeed, fine times with fine folks in a fine place. It's just the ticket. I propose we return here every year if our good fortunes continue. Now to bring it home. I'm going to just keep with the love because honestly that's just right. And I just want to say I love you all. And it means a lot to me being here with you in this place. Thank you. And I've said more than enough time to enjoy Naomi's thoughtful gift and eat heartily. I love you all as well. You have no idea how much it raises my spirits working alongside you or watching you enjoy our games. Allison, thank you for this lovely day, and I agree. Let's dig in. The tea is calling to me. In this moment, one perfect moment, with all of us together, laughing and talking and eating and having the best time in the world. Maybe things can change after tonight. When Iris's plan to find me romance comes together, maybe this is the high watermark. Maybe. But no matter what happens, I'll always have this one perfect moment. I feel that. Afternoon slides in as the gang migrates from the sandy shores to the bustling boardwalk. Once you've had your fill of seaweed in your trousers, it's time to take a walk down the boardwalk and indulge on any number of side activities. No need to change out of your swim gear unless you're going deeper into the beach town. Then you could just skip back and forth between the sands and the boardwalk. This is where the real action happens. Shops, restaurants, and of course arcades. Soon enough, the group's splitting up to try to do as much as possible. I've got time to tag along with some of them. But who do I hang out with? I'm gonna go hang out with Ashley. Their primary appeal for the place was always the arcades. I rarely swim in the ocean and prefer indoor swimming pools, unpredictable waves. That meant boardwalk crawls and arcade games, tokens and arcade. Although, as I approach one of the open arcades as well, I don't see a single joystick.
Impressive.
Interesting. I'd hazard those games are 100% redemption games. Suppose it's for the best. Naomi's distracted by looking for saltwater taffy. She'd hate this place. I've noticed the industry trend away from anything vaguely resembling a traditional arcade game and towards touchscreens and prize tickets. I suppose it was inevitable. It's not a strong showing for joysticks if not for the strong showing of joysticks throughout the 80s and the 90s, it would have happened sooner. A game's a game, you know. I can enjoy just about anything. And oh hey, there's pinball. You like pinball, right, Gavin? Ooh, and skee ball. I love alley rollers. Huh? Technically skee ball, depending on the spelling and the hyphen, it's a registered trademark. Those are simply alley rollers, manufactured by a different company. Sheesh, way to suck all the fun out of it. Apologize for my innate killjoy nature. Allow me to make it up to you by actually having some fun. Is that even possible? Will your ultra cool guy exterior allow the inner softy to be exposed? if you let me finish. How about a alley roller contest? Each of us get 5 tokens to score the most points. Whoever loses buys the other ice cream. Now we're talking. Hey Allison, want to join in? Make this a 3-way dance? Maybe all the joysticks are gone, but I'm certainly a longtime skee ball fanatic. I'd likely clean the floor with those two. Still, let me in. You're gonna get it now. You take a shot at the skee ball, queen. You're gonna not. Jesus Christ, man. You're gonna get it now. You take a shot at the skee ball, queen. You best not miss. That's the spirit. I can smell the victory ice cream already, and it smells like victory. So, with that being said, I'm going to stop here, and I will be back in a little bit, and we'll continue on. So, as always, in case you didn't know, my name is Alex O. This has been Extreme Gaming. Kupo! I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.